Welcome to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Tonight's game is between TBC Lady Eagles and your PCC Lady Eagles. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the four core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. At this time, please stand for prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. I thank you for the rain you sent us today. Help us have a good rest of the day today and do everything to your honor and your glory. Keep both teams safe in the court. Help them have safe travels back. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Tonight's sports medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting tonight for Trinity College. Number 2, Renagula Brown. Number 4, Emma Parrish. Number 5, Caroline Smith. Number 10, Layla Harvey. And number 23, Madeline Tuesday. The Lady Eagles are led by Coach Alicia Lewis. And now the starting lineup for your Pensacola Christian College Lady Eagles. A senior from Chester, Virginia, number 4, Kristen Menser. A senior from Mansfield, Ohio, number 14, Jenna Wolford. A senior from San Juan del Rio, Mexico, number 21, Montse Torres. A senior from Flower Mound, Texas, number 23, Leah Phelps. And a senior from Florence, Mississippi, number 24, Alyssa Brewer. The Lady Eagles are led by Coach Jared Sellers with assistant coach Heather Sellers.
Hello and welcome fans to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Hi, I'm Alvin Chapman. Alongside me, the Sports Information Director for Pensacola Christian, Braden Motter. Braden, great to have you beside me tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited to be back out here, Alvin. I love watching these games and commentating them with you. TBC Eagles, PCC Eagles should be a really fun matchup. Both teams like to play fast, so I think it's going to be an entertaining game.
Both teams with the rhyming mascots, both teams with similar names in their acronyms. Both teams in the South region very excited for this match. The Eagles stand 8-1 on this season, and the Eagles of Trinity Baptist College with 2 wins to their name. Center court, a matchup we're very excited to watch tonight. Montse Torres, she's been having her best season statistically, at least 8 points and 7 rebounds. And freshman Madeline Tuesday has been making a name for herself. She's averaging 18 points and 11 rebounds, second leading rebounder in the nation.
Yeah, Madeline and Montse is going to be a really fun matchup to watch tonight. Both girls really get after it on the boards. They both really get after it defensively. It's going to be fun to watch.
Here is Renagula Brown, and she'll swing it up top to number 5, Carolyn Smith. The ball now in the hands of Tuesday. Guarded by Torres. We mentioned about that matchup earlier in the broadcast. Turnaround jumper, no good for the Eagles. Torres on the floor for the loose ball. Jenna Wolford now in transition. Here is Phelps driving to the basket, loses possession, and it will stay here with Pensacola. Sets up for a baseline out-of-bounds play. Phelps swings it to Torres. Torres, triple, good! Torres, a great job with that shot there. Doing a terrific job extending her game to the three-point basket.
Yeah, I love seeing Mo's aggressiveness, too. Last season, you really never would have seen her shoot a three-pointer, not because she wasn't able to, but she was just a little bit nervous. This year, like you talked about, having one of her best years so far here at PCC. She's shooting with a lot of confidence anywhere on the floor right now.
That was Montse Torres' second 3 of the season. She'll hand it over to Brewer. Brewer now to Wolford. Before the broadcast off air, we mentioned that Jenna Wolford, the senior, she is now 7 points away from having a career 1,000 points to her name as Menser gets the easy deuce.
Yeah, Jenna's been a great 4-year player here for the Lady Eagles. Excited to see her hopefully get to 1,000 tonight. 7 is definitely doable, being the leading scorer for this Lady Eagles team.
Tuesday picks up the loose ball and tries to make a shot. No good, but the possession awarded to the Eagles of Trinity Baptist. They go inside to Tuesday. Tuesday goes up strong, no good. Second chance effort, good for Tuesday.
Yeah, like you talked about being one of the top rebounders in the country, you know that that's going to be a specialty of hers, is being able to find that ball and out-jump her opponents.
3 for Wolford, no good. Beautiful job on the other end by Montse Torres, breaking through the double team. Nevertheless, Pensacola, rather Trinity Baptist possession. Press broken by the Eagles. Now here's Emma Parrish, an attempt to work the baseline, tiptoeing but falls out of bounds.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the press for the Lady Eagles. Whether or not we get a steal or a turnover in the front court, once they actually cross half court, we're still pressuring. Coach Sellers always says dog them. We're still dogging them from behind, and that's where we get some of those steals and turnovers.
Open basket in transition for Alyssa Brewer, but wipe that basket away, a traveling violation.
Yeah.
No good.
Yeah, it was a great outlet pass to Brewer. She could have or should have put one dribble down. She was just a little bit too far away from the basket, but I know she'll get her 2 back at some point tonight.
They break the press. Layla Harvey goes corner. Emma Parrish will swing it up top to number 5, Caroline Smith. Brown. Jumper on the way. Back iron, no good, but Tuesday the rebound. Tries to keep it alive for the Eagles, but Pensacola possession.
Yeah, it's obviously something Coach Sellers talked about. He had 3 girls trying to out-rebound Tuesday there, and she still almost got the ball. Clearly one of the best rebounders in the country. Lady Eagles are going to have to focus on her tonight.
Positioning would be the key to get an advantage on her. Another transition basket. That one good there by Kristen Menser.
Yeah, we know Leah Phelps and her ability to score the ball. She's obviously been struggling a little bit to shoot the ball this season, but what she's not doing there, she's actually been turning up her assists and having more assists this year than she has before.
Steal in the front court setting there by Montse Torres. Missed basket, but then the possession there by Trinity Baptist. In a 30-second timeout, we will step aside. First 30-second timeout there called by head coach Alicia Lewis in her first year with the Eagles of Trinity Baptist. Tuesday, quickly double team, spun around and found Emma Parrish. Parrish down to Smith. She'll take a jumper, no good. Tuesday got a hand on it, but the ball will go out of bounds, being very active on that low block on the offensive side.
Yeah, that was a great box out by Kristen Menser, was clearing her out, was able to get it. Tuesday maybe a little bit with an over the back there, but because she's taller than Kristen, it doesn't look quite as bad as maybe it felt.
Torres guarded by Tuesday. Phelps takes the handoff. Phelps will attack on Tuesday. No bucket, but a foul. Beautiful job getting downhill off the dribble handoff.
Yeah, great handoff there from Monse, and Leah turning straight downhill, like you said, not going at an angle or not bouncing it out. She turned straight downhill, tried to get to the basket, almost got the finish through the contact, but she gets 2 free ones.
One thing that was great about that dribble handoff opportunity is the limited space from the handoff. Torres and Phelps nearly rubbing shoulders off the receiving of the pass, giving limited space for the defender to impede.
Yeah, that dribble handoff is the same thing as a screen. You don't want to run with space between you because then a defender can get right through there. So you might want to make sure you're, like you said, rubbing shoulders, make sure that defenders cannot pinch through there and they have to be on your tail.
Great full court defense there. Actually collapsed into the three-quarters court defense. Here's 2 substitutions here for Pensacola. Kylie Marcus will check into the game, as well as the freshman phenom, Sky Boyd, Sky having a terrific season so far, averaging 9 points per contest.
Yeah, Sky's one of the better bench players we have here on the Lady Eagles. She comes in, she scores the ball. She also rebounds the ball really well, and she's really exciting to watch. She's really good at creating her shot because she elevates so well. Defensively is one side of the floor as we see her kind of get blown by there. That is one area of her game that she needs to improve upon a little bit, but offensively she's very useful for Coach Sellers and the Lady Eagles.
Wolford, great cut there by Marcus. Marcus adjusts her shot, and she finishes. Kylie Marcus coming off the bench there. Beautiful baseline pass, moving without the basketball. And Boyd with the steal. And a quick foul there by Tuesday.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Tuesday that you probably, I don't. Was there a foul call on that? I didn't see an official talking to the table. Nonetheless, if Tuesday did foul there, that's probably not a good spot for her to foul 90 or 60 so feet from the basket.
Great attack there by Boyd. And she gets downhill as well for her first field goal of the game.
Yeah, I've stepped into a handful of practices for the Lady Eagles, even helped out a little bit, and that's something that Coach Sellers emphasizes heavily is getting downhill, not trying to go round or anything like that, but come off of screens or anything like that, get downhill, don't round it out, drive hard to the basket.
The Eagles doing a great job in the full court setting, not first forcing the interception, but the turnover with the 10-second shot clock violation.
Yeah, you got to be smart not to shoot gaps and shoot for a steal and get yourself a foul and then reset their 30 in the backcourt. You got to be patient, be smart as a defense, and know that 10 seconds is also on your side.
They get inside to Boyd. Boyd, shot attempt, no good. Batted away by the Eagles. Sets up a baseline out of bounds play with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Jumper, no good. Very much short there for Sky Boyd.
Yeah, Sky coming over saying that wasn't my fault. I got hit on the arm while I shot the ball. So maybe a foul call should have been there, but it's all right. Lady Eagles still with a 9-point lead here.
Tuesday advances it to Victoria Broadway. Another shot attempt there by Harvey. And she has been the answer so far for Trinity Baptist's offense. 5 points so far. First shot from beyond perimeter. Boyd gets downhill, blows the layup. Got the step and the space, but can't convert at the rim.
Yeah, something we've talked a lot about with some of the girls is they are really fast through their drives, but then they need to slow themselves down in their finishes a little bit.
Tuesday, offensive rebound, no good. Rebounds are missed, no good, but a foul. Tuesday so far with 3 rebounds in this match, all on the offensive side.
Yeah, we pretty well know now why she's the best rebounder in the country. You know, you can look at stats for so long, but once you see her in the game and you realize that she's just dog on that offensive glass, she's trying to body people out of the way, she's jumping, she's really going after it, gets herself some free throws here.
We mentioned in the pregame 6 double-doubles. Let's not even talk about her points. 18 rebounds against Ecclesia and 17 against NAI powerhouse Kaiser University. First free throw good there for Tuesday. Second attempt up, off the rim for Tuesday, but a second chance opportunity, rather forced chance opportunity for points for the Eagles. Parrish. Jab, can't finish. Strong rebound there by Monse Torres. Brewer advances it to Boyd. Boyd, she'll attack. Boyd off the backboard. Same move as the previous possession on offense, but that one hit under the rim.
Yeah, you love seeing Sky be aggressive early. She's taken 3 or 4 shots already. She's being very aggressive, which is a good thing. She just can't get that left-hand finish right now. She finished the one with the right, but she's missed the 2 with the left. Dialed that left hand a little bit, she'd have 6 points right now.
Great observation there. Attacking from the right, obviously, but being forced to switch to her left hand. Mentor come off the bench. And another shot off the bench here for the Eagles, going baseline to get it open at the rim.
Yeah, great pass from Melissa Brewer on that back cut from Kristen Menser, and good IQ from Kristen to see her defender turn her head, take that back cut on the baseline.
Tuesday goes to Broadway. Deep 3 there by Harvey. That one no good. Rebounds her own miss. Tuesday, intended target, but steal there by Menser. Great hands there by Menser. Brewer in transition. Wolford will attack. Wolford hits the ground hard, but a foul.
Great aggressiveness there from Jenna to get downhill. Got a lot of body on that one, obviously. Foul call on Trinity Baptist number 4, Emma Parrish. But great drive from Jenna. Good, smart IQ play, too, from Alyssa Brewer. She handed her the ball and then set her a screen. Jenna, being a really good three-point shooter, gave her the option to stop and pop if she wanted it.
Wolford now at 993. These 2 free throws can shorten the deficit. That one a miss. Braden, kind of crazy to think that Jenna Wolford, now a senior, now 994 points. As Coach Jared Tellers calls a timeout, we're going to stay here and talk about Jenna Wolford's career. It's almost like we blinked and she's already a senior.
Yeah, she came in her freshman year, and we recruited her a little bit, and then when she got here, watching her in practice the first few weeks, it was like, oh, she can be useful at some point, and then she had a big breakout game, one of the first games of the year against Faulkner University. I think she had 15 points in that opening game for the Lady Eagles off the bench, and right away we kind of knew, okay, there's something about 14 in white that's going to, do something for us, and like you just said, feels like she's only been here for 2 or 3 years, and all of a sudden you look up, she's a senior, and she's about to graduate. So we're definitely going to miss her when she's gone, but love to have her while she's here.
Wolford, the senior from Mansfield, Ohio, as we mentioned, now 5 points away, rather 6 points away from a career 1,000 points. But honestly, I wish we can go back and count how many charges she has taken in her career as well.
Yeah, it's something I'm sure we'll talk about it tonight at some point because she's good for about 1 or 2 a game. But very high IQ player offensively and defensively. Offensively, obviously, taking smart shots is going to get her to 1,000. But then obviously defensively, that IQ is going to lead to a lot of steals and a lot of charges because charges isn't something that really requires anything specific physically. It's mainly mental. You got to know where to be, how early to be there, make sure you're set, things like that. And Jenna's one of the best in the country at that.
Not really a physical aspect, but a willingness aspect. And Wolford, a person that is willing to put her body on the line on both the offensive and defensive sides of the ball.
Yeah, if you want to go back and see all the charges, that's one thing. I'd like to go back and see how many times Jenna's been on the floor because she's diving after a ball, taking a charge, going after a rebound, something like that. One of the hardest workers in the gym.
Terrific defensive player. 3 steals per contest. Top 10 in the nation in that category. Torres drives and misses the layup. Tuesday in transition. Deflected pass, but no good. Parrish. Guarded now by Alyssa Brewer.
Yeah, Emma Parrish, a really good three-point shooter. You can see Brewer staying tied to her and keeping a hand up all the way back to almost half court, trying to keep her from shooting a 3. But she punished her right there with a good dribble drive.
A little bit of a stutter step on that drive. Almost faked the spin dribble. But she gets her first field goal of the game. Another baseline cut for Pensacola. That time, the end of that shot, Alyssa Brewer, she cashes in her first field goal of the game.
Yeah, previously in the play we had Kristen Mincer back cut, and it came from Alyssa Brewer. That time it was the exact opposite, back cut from Alyssa Brewer given by Kristen Mincer.
Wolford shall lead the break, trailing Marcus, dumps it down to Mincer. Beautiful passing here by Pensacola.
That's why we always tell everybody you got to run the floor. Whether you have the ball or not, you have to hustle, you have to get down the floor because you never know when you're going to get an extra pass like Kylie just gave to Kristen.
Marcus with the snake eyes there in that play. Her eyes were at the rim, but the pass to Mincer, this time she goes coast to coast all the way to the basket.
That's the beauty of it. You make a great play like Kylie did to dump the ball off with a no-look pass. All of a sudden teams are wondering what you're going to do, and she gets a wide-open finish.
Tuesday, she tries to respond with a coast-to-coast bucket. Indeed, she does. She now has 4 points, her first field goal. Makes a defender miss, and she finishes within 5 feet of the basket. 6 points off the bench for the junior.
One thing I love so far, Lady Eagles have been shooting a lot of threes this year. We haven't been shooting it super well, but we obviously can knock shots down when we're open, something we've been struggling with statistically, though. And we have not made a 3 yet, and we still have 24 points and are up by 12.
Fatigue possibly a factor here for the Eagles. And Marcus gets another basket at the same location, this time a foul. And she'll finish the old-fashioned three-point play possibly at the line.
Yeah, Kylie's got 8 points off the bench right now. She's playing really aggressively and really smart. But again, in my mind, it goes back to that fast break 4 possessions ago where she dumped it off with a no-look to Kristen Mincer. Now all of a sudden people are thinking you're going to be a pass-first player, and all of a sudden she comes down aggressively and finishes strong through contact.
Marcus knocks down the free throw. She'll come out the game, and honestly only played about 4 minutes. A very effective 4 minutes there. Geisler in the game, as well as Fowler. Fowler, a freshman for Pensacola that's averaging 40% from perimeter.
Yeah, Maddie doesn't shoot the three very often, but because she's more of a center and like a post player, players or teams usually kind of back off of her a little bit, not knowing she's a very good three-point shooter. So she doesn't put them up often, but when she does, she normally makes them.
Broadway, sidestep three, no good. Rebound there by Menser. Fowler at the top of the break. Out of her reach, though. The pass thrown away there by Menser.
Yeah, it's a good idea from Kristen. That either needed to be a higher pass or it needed to be more direct towards Maddie, but it was a little bit of a middle ground where she threw a lob over the top pass and threw it a little too hard. Good idea, though, from Kristen.
Caroline Smith back in the contest here for Trinity Baptist. Tuesday somehow finds number 2, Renangela Brown. Brown double team. Great defense there by Phelps. And a foul there by Phelps. Near held ball, but the call there by the far side, rather near side official.
Yeah, we love to see, like I talked about earlier, Coach Seller saying keep dogging the play. We love seeing the Lady Eagles be that aggressive in the press. Need to be a little smarter to not get a foul call, but good aggressiveness early from the Lady Eagles.
Great block there by Geisler. The senior from Houston, Texas rather. Another baseline cut. Phelps, catch, bucket, good. Phelps averaging 10 points per game. Averaged 19 last year. But the Eagles have so many options this year offensively. It's almost like she doesn't need to average 19 points per game, although she is very much capable of doing so.
Yeah, we would love her to average 19, but even if she could find 13, 14 a game with the scoring coming from Sky, and on a night like tonight, Kylie, people like that pitching in, if she can use her smarts and ability to draw defenses, she can find open teammates and kick.
Brown triple back iron, no good. Rebound attempt there by Geisler, no good. Harvey, the recipient of the pass, but a foul.
Yeah, it's kind of an old basketball IQ thing. You don't normally save the ball under your own basket unless you have a wide open teammate, because the result that's going to come is exactly what Holland just did. She made a great hustle play. You're never going to get mad at that. But she tried to save the ball from going out of bounds, ended up throwing it right to Harvey. Got a put-back opportunity.
Wolford will come into the game briefly. The final 15 seconds of this quarter. And this will also send Layla Harvey to the free throw line. Harvey leading Trinity Baptist so far in scoring. 1 field goal as well as 1 3 to her name. She misses the first free throw attempt, back iron. Eagles leading now by 17. Harvey, second free throw attempt here. Second one good. Harvey now with 6 points to her name. 10 seconds now on the game clock. Menser switches directions. Floater, good, backboard, Menser.
Kristen, the first Eagles player to get to double digits. She's not normally the highest scorer on the team, but she's been playing really smart today. Obviously running a lot of dribble handoffs to the Lady Eagles. She faked going one way, crossed over, got to an easy floater in the middle.
One thing that was good is that her body and momentum was shift one way, and so the defender was anticipating her going right. She switches back left, takes advantage of the floater, high off the glass and good. Eagles leading tremendously, 18 points is the margin. We'll be back with 3 more quarters of basketball. 31-13 is the score after the first quarter of basketball. Alvin Chapman alongside with Braden Motter. Braden, what a first quarter of basketball we've seen, especially offensively by Pensacola as they turn it over in the half-court setting.
Yeah, something I mentioned. I love it because the Lady Eagles usually shoot a lot of threes. We like to make them, but we haven't been making them the last few games. We were only 1 for 2, in that first quarter with three-pointers, and we still scored 31 points. So the Lady Eagles can score any way we want right now. We can score inside, or if we're open, we can get it outside.
Up ahead to Phelps, the recipient, makes the grab, but can't cash it in for 2. She'll head to the line, this senior from Flower Mount, Texas, Leah Phelps. Beautiful pass lofted over the hands of many defenders by Kristen Menser. Menser, the first Eagle in double digits so far with 10 points. Her second assist nearly of the night there. Menser also perfect from the field. Phelps perfect from the line as well. She now has 5 points. Give her 2 steals and 2 dimes as well to her name, Braden.
Yeah, Leah's playing well today. Like I said, she hasn't been putting up the numbers we've been hoping for. Obviously, with last year, her scoring 19 points a game. She hasn't gotten up to that yet this year, but she's been playing really well defensively, and she's also been opening up her teammates with a lot of assists this year.
I'm going to be honest with you, Braden. I don't think we need her to get up to that number this year, especially with the many options we have on the offensive side. Great defensive stand there by Geisler, but a foul. Let's go back to Leah Phelps scoring. It's increased as the years go by. Last year was 19. The previous year with Lauren Alvarez and Sandy McElhaney, where there was a lot more offensive options, she averaged 15, second leading scorer on the team. Phelps right now at 10, of course still early in the season, but normally teams that have a 19 to 20 point scorer need them to score about 19 to 20 to win. I don't think the Eagles are in that position this year, especially with how many options we have on the offensive side.
Yeah, I mean, if you just look at our schedule right now, she's only averaging 10 points. I think she's the 4th leading scorer on the team right now, maybe 3rd, and we're 8-1 right now. So obviously some of the wins, I've talked to Coach Sellers a little bit, maybe the only guy I know who's 8-1 and not happy about it. But, we've won it a little bit more in certain aspects. But with 8-1 and only 10 points a game, it's not the end of the world.
Mentor, an attempt to turn at the basket, no good. Second chance opportunity for Pensacola. Brewer, Phelps. Phelps will drive. Phelps all the way to the basket. A lot of contact. No bucket, but a foul. Phelps will head back to the free throw line. Her second trip of the quarter, and just like that, Trinity Baptist is sitting now with 2 team fouls.
Yeah, 2 early ones. Again, Leah being super aggressive here tonight. She got that first pass. She was open at the top of the key. I thought she was going to shoot it, swung it over to Brewer. Brewer drove, kicked it right back to her, and then she was aggressive getting downhill. Almost finished through the contact. Didn't quite get the shot to fall, but obviously knocked down that first free throw there. Hopefully she can go 2 for 2 here.
I said that they had 2 team fouls. Some of the fans at home might be like, Alvin, that's very early. Why is it this a little bit more of an overreaction for having 2 team fouls as the Eagles get the rebound? Wolford triple on the way, no good. Kept alive by Phelps. Can't be cashed in at home, though, by Skyland Boyd. Her third missed free throw on the left side of the basket there.
Yeah, again, Leah's obviously had some shooting struggles this year. She knows it. I've talked to her a handful of times about it, and it obviously bothers her a little bit. I just keep telling her, you're a good ball player. Shoot with confidence, and eventually they'll start falling.
Boyd, she'll attack on the left side again. Finish with her right hand. Skyland Boyd so far with 2 in this quarter, 4 on the game. Cubis gets it right back to Brown. Brown finds Smith. They break the press with ease. A lot of traffic there in that press break. Eagles lead by 22, back to Cubis. Torres playing defense nearly by the half-court line. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Cubis throws up a prayer and an offensive foul before the shot clock expires there by Jenna Wolford.
Yep, we talked about it right in that quarter break. We were talking about her offensively and defensively, talking about charges. I said we'll probably see it later in the game. Lo and behold, right there we got another one from Jenna. Really high IQ play there. Good charge draw there from Jenna.
That was a shot there by Malia Granger. Instead, the freshman guard from Fort White, Florida. She picks up her first personal as she recently checked into the game at the beginning of the quarter. Brewer takes 2 screens. Great flip there by Boyd. Torres, one more pass to Brewer. Wide open down low with Skyland Boyd. Skyland Boyd gathers, misses the shot. Rebounds, our own miss. Outside Phelps, she shoots a long triple, no good. Off the mark there, can't even draw a 10 there. Beautiful ball rotation nevertheless there by the Eagles.
Yeah, good smart play there from Sky. She got her own rebound, put it back up, missed it, got another rebound. She was triple teamed, found the open Leah Phelps. She didn't knock it down, but good smart IQ pass there from Sky.
Shot on the way, no good. Rebound there by Montse Torres. Brewer. Swings it to Torres. Torres hands it off to Wolford. Wolford will attack. Wolford fouled obviously there in the lane. Coming to the table for Pensacola, number 20, Kylie Marcus. Marcus perfect from the field in that first half. She has 9 points.
Yeah, second leading scorer on the Lady Eagles and probably 5th or 6th in minutes played. So love seeing the production there from Kylie today.
Marcus will swing it over to Phelps. Phelps gets a paint touch. Phelps dumps it down to Brewer. Brewer takes a shot. Hard hit, no good. Phelps keeps it alive. Marcus will rotate it around the key. Great spin move there by Marcus. To the basket she goes, and good for the junior from Montana, Kylie Marcus. She now has 11. Great hands there by Wolford. Granger to attempt to keep it inside, but steps out of bounds.
Yeah, again, just dogging that press from behind. Jenna was able to get a little poke from behind, forced Trinity to have to scramble to try and keep it alive. Lady Eagles ultimately get the turnover and get the possession.
Dogging that press indeed. The Eagles collapsing very well in the full court setting to the half court defense, remaining in the man option. Wolford, she'll attack. Wolford, once again fouled before the shot. That time on Victoria Broadway, her second. This will send Wolford to the line. He misses the first attempt. She misses the first attempt, rather.
Yeah, see Jenna visibly frustrated after that shot. She wanted it to fall. Turns around in anger. Again, same thing with Leah. You know she's a really good shooter. You know the shots will start falling eventually.
Wolford with 2. Now 5 points away from breaking the 1,000. Great steal there by Torres. She'll switch courts here as well. Wide open. Great job running the floor. First miss of the night there by Marcus. Great loose ball there by Wolford. Marcus. Drop down to Phelps. She finishes. And the foul. Leah Phelps. Beautiful passing there by Pensacola. There, Marcus driving inside, anticipating the shot, but drops it down easily for the bucket and the foul. Leah Phelps. She has 8 points so far. Can make it 9 with the free throw. She can't. Kept alive there by Marcus, but a loose ball foul. That one on Marcus. Kylie, Marcus as well, as Brewer checks out the game for Boyd as well as Menser. And the steal there by Wolford off the backboard and good. Now 3 more points for Wolford. Wolford with 4. Brown the rebound, kept alive, bucket and a foul there for Janajala Brown.
Fouls on Eagles number 21, Montse Torres, her first offense.
The Eagles of Trinity Baptist so far only 3 points to their name in this quarter. Attempt up and good for Janajala Brown. Torres goes to Wolford. Torres, another triple. Can't get the shooter's roll. Great rebound, no good. Kept alive there by Phelps. Wolford, can she get 1,000? She does! Jenna Wolford! The senior from Mansville, Ohio, gets it done from downtown.
Ladies and gentlemen, this last shot by Jenna Wolford is just officially inducted into the
Congratulations to Jenna Wolford. I just got a big smile on my face. I'm good friends with Jenna. I'm super happy, super excited to see her get this. And I'm going to say something to somebody that I know is watching this game right now, Landon Brown.
That's a good guy right there.
Yeah,
Love that guy.
That's a great guy. I know he's watching this game. I know he's excited for Jenna, too. Landon, I love you, man. Happy for Jenna, and I know you're happy, too.
Great three there off the second scoring opportunity in that possession. Jenna Wolford, the senior from Mansville, Ohio, gets it done from downtown, and she joins a company of great players as well.
Yeah.
Lauren Alvarez, Sandy McElhaney, her teammates Leah Phelps, also other 1,000-point scorers. Jenna Wolford, a part of great company. Congratulations, an amazing player and also an amazing friend as well. We are super happy for you and excited to see the rest of your senior year and how it plays out. Very quiet first half as well, only 1 point, but just like that, Jenna Wolford with 6 points and 1,000 points to her name in a career.
Yeah, it's super exciting for Jenna. I mean, she's on the court right now, just all smiles. She's super happy. Obviously, her teammates all smiles, too. They love it for her. But, obviously, that's a big milestone. Up by 29 right now, but we got to keep it turned on. Lady Eagles can't lose focus here.
Jump ball called by the near side official. It will stay here with the Eagles of Trinity Baptist as they catch a break here. Double teamed at the top of the half court press. Brown corner by herself. She'll take a triple, no good. Pulled down there by Monte Torres. Another baseball pass. Boyd finishes with her right hand on the left side. And another basket for her.
Great outlet pass from Kristen Menser. She threw that from about 60 feet away. Great pass. Sky didn't even break stride. It was a beautiful pass, beautiful finish.
An easy steal there for Phelps. Wolford, basket good. 1,002 points to her name.
Yeah, you can tell now that she's got 1,000 off. It looks like a weight's been lifted off her shoulders. She's super excited, but obviously still playing really well.
Wolford, 3-on-1 break. Phelps loses possession. Great defense there by Malia Granger. Somehow gets her hand in the passing lane without drawing the whistle. She'll come out the contest as well for number 23, Madeline Tuesday. Tuesday with 6 points to her name, 2 rebounds, averaging a triple-double, rather double-double this year. Second in the nation in rebounding. Harvey will drive. Harvey, great steal there by Jenna Wolford, keeps the possession alive. Boyd, 2-on-1 break, dumps it down to Phelps. Phelps gets the shot off and draws the whistle.
Yeah, good decision there from Sky Boyd. Sky, obviously a good finisher. She elevates when she shoots, but she waited until that defender committed to her, then dumped it off to Leah. A little too slow maybe. That trail defender was able to catch up, but ultimately drew the foul. Still got Leah the free throws.
Geisler, Fowler, as well as Brewer will check into the contest here for Pensacola. And at the free throw line for her third trip of the night, Leah Phelps. First free throw, no good. I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes, Braden, when you talk about free throw shooting on a broadcast, it's sometimes difficult not to, I don't know if the word is spoil it or jinx the player when you talk about either their free throw percentage or how many trips they get to the line or whether they've been perfect to the line as well.
Yeah, I'm a big superstitious kind of guy, believe in commentators curse, all that good stuff. So hate to see stuff like that, but Leah will start making her free throws. I know she will. Too good of a player to not.
Pullback jumper, no good from mid-range for the freshman Skyland Boyd. Harvey, the play caller. Harvey will find Brown. Brown a triple. No good. Only 4 points this quarter by Trinity Baptist. Fowler, she'll line up a shot. No good.
Yeah, in a transition opportunity like that with a 4-on-2, you'd probably rather not have a stop and pop. But as we talked about earlier, Maddie being like a 42% three-point shooter, you're not mad at her with that attempt. But knowing that you had Sky, Alyssa Brewer, and Leah Phelps running with you, maybe an open layup would have been a better decision.
3 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in this half. Brewer, the play caller. Three here by Boyd. No good. Kept alive by Geisler. Fowler Goes to Brewer. Phelps hands it off to Boyd. She's double teamed. Phelps is wide open. Now 5 on the shot clock. Fowler to Brewer. 3 on the shot clock. Brewer gets a shot off it. Good. Beats the buzzer.
Alyssa Brewer's face on that was perfect because she turned that corner and then she looked at her bench and realized that she only had 2 seconds left, had to do a quick step-through finish. Glad that she got the bucket, though. Got her 2 points.
Sometimes when the shot clock is close to expiring, teams think that they have to get a triple or a shot from long range. Brewer doing an excellent job getting inside, a paint touch, and making the defense having to play the dexterity of the shot clock. Still there by Harvey. She's the head of the pack. Off the backboard and good there for Layla Harvey. Harvey leading so far Trinity Baptist in scoring. She has 8 points in this half. Phelps will attack. They go inside of Geisler. Geisler turns and shoots. No good.
Trinity Baptist turned up their zone a little bit, applying a lot more pressure on those dribble handoffs as number 10, Layla Harvey, hits another 3. Trinity Baptist turned up their defense a little bit, obviously pressuring the ball a little bit more, and then on those dribble handoffs, they're switching and switching up, making the Lady Eagles a little uncomfortable.
Harvey keeping Trinity Baptist in this game. She has 11 to her name. Switched over to Brewer. Now 10 on the shot clock. Geisler picks up her dribble, goes to Brewer. Fowler. She'll take another 3-point attempt from long range. No good. Kept alive once again by Geisler. Boyd the triple. No good. Kept alive now by Brewer. Brewer, she'll work inside on Tuesday and gets the finish.
Good, strong offensive rebound and finish there from Alyssa Brewer. Didn't shy away from the contact, went right into it. Good, strong finish.
Brewer getting that basket over statistically one of the best bigs in the country, not being afraid of the contact. And a foul there by the baseline official. That one's on Geisler. She'll come out the contest, as well as Boyd and Fowler. Mentor, Torres, and Wolford will come into the contest. Now at 42 seconds remaining in this half, as well as quarter. Eagles up by 33. Smith goes down low to Harvey. She throws it up at the rim. No good. Tuesday tries to keep it up off the bounce. No good. Second chance opportunity awarded to the Eagles of Trinity Baptist, but that was a miss as well.
Yeah, obviously, we got to maybe be a little more specific with Lady Eagles sometimes, but the PCC Lady Eagles are obviously fighting on the boards really hard, but Madeline Tuesday is just a real problem down there. She gets to a lot of those offensive rebounds.
Ball tipped off of Brown. Backcourt violation ignored. Shot, inside hand, no good. Now 17 seconds on the game clock. Wolford tries to go to Phelps, but she was cutting back door. Harvey gets it up top to Caroline Smith, and she swirls in the jumper. Rather layup. Now 4 seconds for Pensacola. Menser launches a half-court prayer, no good. Hard off the backboard. And Braden, just like that, that is the half. Eagles leading now 55-24. Great offensive performances by both teams. We mentioned earlier, 33 points in that first half, and now 24 points in the second half, matching the score total of Trinity Baptist.
Yeah, the Lady Eagles have offensively played really well today, moving the ball really well. We've been driving the ball a lot more often, getting to the free throw line. Love the aggressiveness from them. Trinity Baptist went on a little bit of a run there to end that second quarter. Didn't pull them back into the game necessarily, obviously still down a decent margin, but obviously gave them a little bit of momentum to maybe come out of halftime a little more confident.
More basketball when we come back, but until then, please enjoy some instant replays provided by our video department and also some promotional videos provided by Pensacola Christian College. Thank you for joining us for Christmas with the Eagles, but more basketball when we come back.
It's a passion that unites us, the heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Aveka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load. And, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule. A perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
Choosing a college is so much more than deciding where you're going to live for the next few years. It's choosing a culture, group of people, and academic standard that will shape you into the person you want to become. It's an exciting time, and when you visit campus, it gets even more exciting. It's your moment to get a feel for the atmosphere and community. Catch a game, sit in on classes, visit chapel, make new friends, and so much more. And now you can experience college life your way with multiple visit options. No matter when you come, you'll find a vibrant community influencing the world for Christ. You won't just blend in, you'll belong. So don't wait. See how you can experience PCC today.
Eagles leading by 31 after a terrific 31-point performance. 24 in that second quarter, which ties the total of Trinity Baptist. Welcome back, fans from all over and viewers from around the country. This is Alvin Chapman, Information Director at Pensacola Christian, Braden Motter. Braden, what an offensive half here for Pensacola.
Yeah, Lady Eagles have been playing really well, like I talked about earlier. My favorite stat to see, though, is the Lady Eagles are only 2 of 10 from the three-point line, and I know you're probably thinking 20%, that's terrible. But I'm mainly thinking Lady Eagles usually shoot about 20 to 25 threes a half, and we've only shot 10, and we've still scored 55 points. So I love seeing the aggressiveness to drive the ball today from the Lady Eagles, and that's obviously been the difference here.
One thing I'm loving out of this game is the fact that we have 4 girls with over 3 assists, and Kristen Menser 1 shy of 3 as well. 15 total assists as a team. We average 17 assists as a team for the duration of an entire game, and Kristen Menser breaks open the third quarter of scoring.
Yeah, really good ball movement here from the Lady Eagles the entire day. You were talking about the assist. We're driving, we're kicking, we're driving, we're kicking. And obviously with a lot of steals, we're getting a lot of transition layups, easy dump-offs.
It's going to stay here with the Eagles of Trinity Baptist. Now with 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Ball previously deflected. They get it to Makia Toller. Harvey will launch a triple. No good, but kept alive there by number 23, Madeline Tuesday. The Eagles now with 6 on the shot clock. They get it inside to Smith. Smith turns and shoots. No good. Kept alive by Toller. Toller no good. Tuesday fading, no good. 4th chance opportunity here for Trinity Baptist. Brown, she'll drive. Finds Smith. Smith will attack on Brewer, but a foul. That one a pushing foul on number 24,
Fouls
Alyssa
on
Brewer.
Eagles number 23, Leah Phelps, her 2nd of the night.
That's now Harvey. Shot now by Brown. Misses everything. Very unfortunate for Trinity Baptist. 4 chances for points as they were awarded 4 possessions on the offensive rebound, but can't get a score out of it.
Yeah, like we've been talking about all day, Trinity Baptist, a really good offensive rebounding team. Mainly that's obviously Madeline Tuesday, but look, Trinity Baptist Eagles as a whole are a very good offensive rebounding team. Lady Eagles need to focus a little bit more on boxing out and then obviously exploding to go grab the rebound.
Timeout on the floor as Wolford knocks it down from perimeter. 8 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in this quarter. We will be back. Minutes and 7 seconds remaining in this half of basketball. Eagles up substantially, 60-24 to score. Toller, an attempt to have the first points for the Eagles this game. Rather this quarter, no good. Another second opportunity to score here. What are the Eagles not doing on the defensive rebound side of the ball?
Obviously, the Trinity Baptist Lady Eagles are a little bit bigger and stronger, so position is really important. You have to anticipate shots and know that shots are about to come. Put yourself in a good position for an offensive rebound. If you get pushed underneath the basket, obviously that's not a great spot to be. So if you do get pushed underneath, you got to spin out of it and then try and push them underneath the basket. You just have to battle for positioning. That's obviously the most important thing.
Opposite corner 3, no good. Kept alive there by Torres. Phelps. Ball rotated back to Menser. Phelps, she's open for a triple. Good! Leah Phelps just like that, 13 points We talked about that early in the broadcast. She doesn't need to score. She's obviously scoring right now. Thank you to Granger for saving that ball from hitting my face. But just like that, Pensacola possession.
I'm happy it didn't hit your face too, Al. If it makes feeling better, I'm thankful for you as well, Granger. Thank you for that.
Dude, I looked up and I just saw the ball just flying at me and saw my entire life flash before my eyes. A long two there by Kristen Mentor. She leads all scorers so far with 14 points. Harvey, she'll go coast to coast, dumps it down to Toller, blows the layup. Kept alive again by Tuesday, but I believe she steps out of bounds.
Yeah, once again, Lady Eagles didn't have good position there. There were 3 Lady Eagles that were trying to box out Tuesday, but they ended up underneath the basket. So you got to understand where your position is, and if you're underneath the basket, obviously you're not going to get a rebound unless it goes through the hoop, and you don't need a rebound at that point. So you need to position yourself a little bit better to try and grab those offensive or defensive rebounds.
Torres. Phelps will drive. Phelps gets to space. Phelps can't finish over Smith. Malia Granger. They go inside to Haynes. That's no good. Up ahead to Phelps. In transition, dumps it down to Torres. Torres to Wolford. Instead, we're going to have a Wolford, rather Torres 3, no good. Granger in transition. 4-on-2 break. Shot at the basket, no good.
Good transition defense there. Jenna was dogging it from behind, and good patience for Monse to not jump early and get a foul call.
Trailing triple there for Wolford, no good. Harvey in transition. And a foul in transition. Harvey doing majority of the scoring so far for Trinity Baptist. She has 13 points to her name. That will send her to the free throw line. A number of substitutions here for Pensacola. Boyd, Marcus, as well as Geisler in for Wolford, Phelps, as well as Alyssa Brewer. Now Harvey a chance to complete the three-point play. Basket up and no good. Brought down, though, by Menser. Torres tries to go to Boyd, but that pass is jumped. Emma Parrish goes corner to Harvey. Shot on the way, no good. Beautiful box out there by Sky Boyd, taking Tuesday out of the play. Marcus, she'll drive. Loose ball now. A lot of sloppy basketball on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, both teams playing a little bit sloppy here. Can't either making bad decisions on shots or passes or something like that. Clean it up a little bit. Obviously, that first half was really offensive focused. I would say this one's defensive focused because there's less buckets, but I think honestly it's just been a little bit ugly.
Boyd, she'll attack on the left side. This time she'll finish it.
Yeah, good drive there from Sky Boyd. Obviously, we talked about slowing yourself down for your finishes. Once she turned the corner and beat her man and had her behind her, she slowed herself down a little bit to make sure she finished that too.
Harvey, guarded by Menser. Step back, jumper, no good. Torres the rebound. Menser, 3 short. An attempt to be kept alive there by Geisler. Well, Pensacola possession. Coming into the game, Brown. Now for Harvey. She gets a break despite her terrific scoring in this match. They go inside to Tuesday. Tuesday goes back to Brown inside the paint. Jumper good there by Caroline Smith. Smith now with 6 points, 2 field goals in this quarter. Torres on the perimeter. Menser, she'll drive. Menser dumps it down to Geisler, basket, good.
Great pass there from Kylie Marcus. She gave a little head fake on the three-point line. Got downhill, worked really hard, and good dump off to Holland Geisler. Good position by Holland, too, being under the basket, being ready for a pass and an easy 2.
Brown 3, no good. Another strong rebound there by Torres. Mentor finds a cutting Marcus. Marcus will attack. Wipe away that shot attempt away there as Haynes draws the offensive foul.
Yeah, I don't know if she had the position that would equate a charge, but Kylie was a little out of control there. It was less of correct positioning, and I think it was a little more of an offensive player being out of control. I think that was a good call by the officials.
Going to stay here with Trinity Baptist as that ball was deflected there by Marcus. Tuesday outside of the perimeter. Brown guarded by Mentor. They go inside to Tuesday. Tuesday shot at the rim, no good, but a foul. We recognize the drawn attention as she got the ball inside the paint. 4 white jerseys surrounding her.
Yeah, it's obviously something that we've talked about, and Coach Sellers clearly talked about at halftime, is Tuesday being one of the best players in the country inside the three-point line, whether that's paint, buckets, or offensive rebounds or anything like that. So obviously when she gets those over-the-top passes and she's open in the lane, they're going to try and either double or triple team her to make her give it up.
Here is the first attempt here for Tuesday. Her lowest total so far of the season despite having one more quarter of basketball remaining. Now 6 points along with 8 rebounds. That 8 rebound mark marked in the first half. Another one good there for Tuesday. Mentor will drive baseline. Draws a lot of attention. Ball rotated to Marcus. Now Geisler will attack. Torres nearly loses it. She'll attack instead. Torres shot at the basket. Good.
Great drive there from Mo. Almost lost the ball on the three-point line. Good composure to regain it, and then a good drive. Good Euro step to a finish at the middle.
Toller basket, no good. Geisler shot at the basket, no good, but a foul down low.
That was good vision from Kristen to find Holland streaking down the middle of the court and getting a good rim run. Kristen maybe could have thrown the pass a little bit harder so that she had a chance to put it up without getting fouled. Overall, though, great pass from Kristen, and Holland gets 2 free throws.
Caroline Smith will come out of the contest for Trinity Baptist. Back in the game, though, number 10, Layla Harvey. We mentioned she is leading the Eagles in scoring, now at 15. Geisler misses them both. Harvey gets it to Brown. Brown fouled. Don't believe that was intentional there. But Brown pump faked, and instead of going left of the drive, Kylie was flying in and just ran right into her. An unintentional collision, but an obvious foul called there by the official.
Yeah, honestly, it was a great pump fake from Brown. It obviously got Kylie in the air jumping after a block, but Kylie maybe needs to be a little bit more patient when she's crashing or trying to block a shot or deflect it or something like that. She needs to slow herself down a little bit. You're not going to get mad at the aggressiveness from Kylie, but obviously you don't want to see anybody get hurt, and if you come in out of control, that's sometimes what happens.
Marcus, despite her great scoring in this game, now has 4 fouls. Tuesday, offensive board, no good. Harvey, second chance, no good. Tuesday loses it now in the hands of Geisler. Torres will try to throw it ahead to Boyd. Boyd can keep it in bounds. An attempt to find Amber Dudek, but to no avail.
Yeah, both Amber and Sky went after the ball really, really hard, which is good. You love seeing the aggressiveness, but both of them ended up out of bounds. One of them needed to fall back, try and stay in bounds so that the other one could save it.
Harvey with the screen from Toller. Harvey, jumper, no good. Rebound there by Torres. Torres doing a great job, especially in his third quarter rebounding the basketball. Torres now trailing. She'll attack. Wide open Torres off the backboard and good.
Great patience from Monse there. She found herself in the high post, was going to find a dribble handoff, but then realized nobody was guarding her, so she just drove downhill, got a wide open two.
The junior from San Juan del Rio gets it done off the kind of fake handoff Addison Burleson will come into the contest as well as Jenna Wolford. Wolford doing a great job this half, especially in the scoring department. She had a triple in the corner to open up the scoring in the third quarter.
Yeah, Lady Eagles are still playing really well offensively. I believe we're averaging about 73 points a game as a team, and we have 73 points right now in the third quarter. So offensively has obviously been a good thing for us today.
Boyd will drive. Boyd floater, good. Skyland Boyd now with 10 points to her name.
Good drive there from Sky. Instead of pulling up a contested three-pointer, she drove downhill, got to a good finish.
Tuesday, triple teamed. Wolford with the loose ball gets it out of the reach of Tuesday. And I believe a jump ball called, possession awarded to Pensacola. Veteran move there by the senior from Mansville, Ohio, Jenna Wolford.
Yeah, we talked about earlier her being on the floor so often because she's willing to put her body on the line and dive for the ball. Obviously, we saw that right there.
Brewer will attack. Brewer gets it to Dudek. Dudek finds Boyd. Trailing Wolford, three, no good.
Great ball movement there from the Lady Eagles. Amber driving down the middle, finds Sky. Sky with a little no-look behind the back for an open Jenna. Hate that she didn't get to knock it down, but very happy with the ball movement there from the Lady Eagles.
2 seconds shy of the conclusion of the third quarter. Here's now Harvey. Go to Toller. Brown will drive baseline. Do that great defensive effort, but a foul.
Yeah, she kind of tried to block it from behind. She needed to slide quicker, try to cut off that baseline like we talked about in the last Welch game, actually. When you're trying to defend that baseline drive, you have to plant your foot on that baseline so that if they do go through it, you can take a charge.
This will send Brown to the free throw line. She knocks down her first and her second trip of the night as well. Brown now with 4 points. As Trinity Baptist trails significantly. Rather. Toller attempt no good, deflected there by Burleson. Foul and one. Will send Toller to the line and convert on 2 free throws.
Fouls on Eagles number 7, Amber Dudek, her second offense.
That one on Dudek, her second foul, and not even a minute of play.
Yeah, you love her aggressiveness. She was guarding somebody outside the three-point line. She went in to try and fight for the rebound. Unfortunately, got a foul call on an and one.
Toller knocks down the old-fashioned three-point play. Boyd in transition. Brewer will attack. Brewer loses her defender, can't get the finish. A great battle, for the loose ball, but possession will be awarded to the Eagles of Trinity Baptist.
Yeah, obviously the Lady Eagles are playing, or PCC Lady Eagles are playing really well offensively with the big lead here. But Trinity Baptist is working extremely hard. They have been all day. They've obviously got a lot of offensive rebounds. They're diving on the floor just as much as the PCC Lady Eagles are. So both teams working hard tonight. Lady Eagles' offense has just been a little bit better tonight.
Smith, great attack, but the pick there by Boyd. 3 on the way, no good for Harvey. She can't beat the buzzer, and just like that, that is the conclusion of 3 quarters of basketball. Eagles leading now 75-36. The margin is substantial and almost out of reach now for the Eagles of Trinity Baptist.
Yeah, I think it's about to the 40-point mark, which is normally a pretty good tell with only a quarter left that there's more than likely nothing you can do at the end of the game. But obviously PCC can work on a few things with some of the bench players that I'm sure will get some minutes here in the fourth quarter, and TBC can work on some things as well.
More basketball when we come back. 10 more minutes of basketball here in the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Great ball rotation. Dudek will cash in from perimeter.
For 3.
That shot comes as a recipient of great ball movement by the Eagles offense.
Yeah, fantastic ball movement. Good confident shot, too, from Amber. Had a defender closing out, but still had the confidence to pull the trigger. Great shot from her.
Veteran move as well by Jenna Wolford, passing up a pretty decent look
Fouls
to get a
on
better
Eagles number
look
14,
by the sophomore
Jenna
Dudek.
Wolford,
Exactly.
her second of the night.
Dudek, a sophomore from Inner Grove Heights, Minnesota. They go inside the Toller, and Burleson picks up a foul. Now Phelps in the game now for Wolford. Wolford with 12 points and 3 steals to her name. Give her 3 blocks as well there, Braden, defending the rim with ease. And Dudek with a deflection. Burleson picks up the steal. Brewer wide open in the corner. Drew 2 defenders. Dudek, opposite corner 3, side of the backboard, and rebounds her own miss. Boyd, paint touch for a jumper, good.
Yeah,
Skyland Boyd.
Obviously, you don't want to see Amber hit the side of the backboard, but smart decision knowing that she missed it to go find her offensive rebound.
Harvey will attack. And a foul by the far side official. That one on Skyland Boyd. That's her first. Boyd with 12 points today. Another double-digit performance by her today off the bench.
Yeah, Sky's a very good player. Obviously, we talked about earlier her being one of the best bench players we have that can come in and get buckets. But defensively, we'd love to see her turn it up just a little bit, maybe grab a few steals, work on the rebounding side of the ball a little bit. But overall, Sky's going to be a very useful piece for the Eagles in the future.
Fantastic rebound. Phelps also splits the double team, finds the hands of Burleson. Great defensive effort there by the 5th-year senior.
Yeah, that was fantastic by Leah to be smart and not turn the ball over there. Even though she was falling and it could have been a travel, she was smart to make a pass there.
Dudek double team. Phelps will attack. Phelps off the backboard, no good. Skyland fading, good. Skyland Boyd now 14 points off the bench, tied with Kristen Menser for most points in the game. Harvey, 1 point shy of Boyd and Menser with 13. And that's an air ball there.
Yeah, good defense there from the Lady Eagles as a team, closing out on shooters, staying in gap, staying in help, forcing TBC to have to take a difficult shot.
Tuesday back in the contest. She has 7 points and 12 rebounds. Crazy to say, this is a low for her, but she's a phenomenal player.
Yeah, 7 and 12 is a fantastic stat line that most people would love to have, and knowing that that's an off day for her, it's just crazy to think about.
Dudek triple, no good. Another offensive rebound there by Boyd, but taken away there by Tuesday. I think she's hearing us. She'll attack and go coast to coast. Scooping layup, no good. And another foul there by Burleson. And a line switch here for Pensacola. Everybody out. Menser, Geisler, Matney, Bowser, and at the point guard position, Kenzie Tyndall, the senior nursing major.
Yeah, great work from that second string that Coach Sellers just had in, a little mixture of second string here, second and starters here as well. Love seeing these girls get some minutes, not only in a basketball game, but in a South Region game here at home. Exciting for them to see what they can do here.
Brown free throw good for the first points of the quarter now for Trinity Baptist. Second free throw was up and good for Brown. Trinity Baptist in still search for a field goal. Bowser will attack and lose it. Here comes Trinity Baptist on the way to the basket. No good there by Victoria Broadway. And a jump ball, rather held ball called by the far side official. Caroline Smith will come back into the contest as well for Tuesday. Here is Paris now for the inbound. Brown goes through the elevator screen set up for her to the corner. They go inside of Brown. Brown, turnaround jumper, no good. Smith with a no good turnaround jumper, but now Brown gets the finish. All the points so far in this quarter for Trinity Baptist. Tyndall goes to Bowser. Bowser loses balance. Tyndall throws it over. The intended target there, Geisler, but she was cutting baseline.
Yeah, she thought Holland was going to be in the corner for a wide open three, and right as she was about to throw it, Holland cut down the baseline like you just said. Unfortunate turnover there from the Lady Eagles. Need to have a little better communication offensively.
The deficit now 42. Great attack there, but a block by Geisler. That was on Parrish. Tyndall, another turnover. Mentor controls it, gets it up to Bowser. Bowser will attack. Retracts her dribble. Mentor, she'll work the baseline and tries to find Geisler. Another held ball possession now, Trinity Baptist. Here is now Mentor, the inbound. Mentor leading Pensacola in scoring, 14 points. She is now 1 point shy of her career high of 15 points. She's set against Bob Jones, and that's a turnover. Harvey will attack. Harvey, basket no good. Tyndall, the great trailing rebound.
Yeah, great hustle there from Kinsey defensively to get down there. Even though she didn't help on the defensive side of the ball, as soon as the shot hit the rim, she was right there for the rebound. Good hustle from number 10 in white.
Tyndall in the corner. Mentor goes inside to Geisler. That's another turnover there by Mentor.
Yeah, Lady Eagles getting a little bit sloppy here on the offensive side of the ball. Need to try and clean it up a little bit. Defensively, obviously, as we just saw there, a little miscommunication. Who picked up ball, 2 people jumped off at the same time, and then they try to get back. Easy foul call for the official.
That's Mentor's 4th foul. She has 14 points and 4 assists, but now 3 turnovers. Gracie Bieber, Lydia Adams, as well as Sydney Elliott in the game now for Pensacola. All 3 freshmen for the Eagles, with the 2 seniors, Geisler and Mentor, on the floor. Deficit still the same, 42 points. Parrish, free throw good, she splits them. Emma Parrish. Mentor double teamed, but a foul. The Eagles already in the bonus in this half. But Trinity Baptist, the first foul to this game. Marcus, she'll come out the game. Although with 4 fouls, she has 11 points so far in this match. Adams will break the plane. Adams will attack and retract her dribble. Marcus will attack as well. Finds an open Adams. Adams a triple. No good. Elliott the rebound. Marcus goes to Elliott. Elliott somehow keeps it out of bounds. From going out of bounds, rather. Elliott will attack. Elliott deflected. Mentor's second chance opportunity, no good. But a chance to set a career high at the free throw line with 2 free throws.
Overall, that was decent ball movement by the Lady Eagles, swinging, driving, kicking, all that. Unfortunately, had a couple deflections, maybe needed to make some smarter passes. But good shot from Lydia. She wasn't able to knock it down. Good shot from Sydney. And Kristen with herself at the free throw line trying to get 2.
First free throw good for Mentor. She ties so far her career high. Let's see if she can break the plane. Kristen Mentor doing a phenomenal job at the free throw line today. Misses the second. Kept alive, though, by Marcus. Ball stolen away by Brown. Parrish, 3, no good. Long rebound attempted by Bieber, but kept inside by the Eagles of Trinity Baptist. Harvey, shot on the way, no good, but hit, deflected on by Kristen Mentor. Now 10 seconds on the shot clock for Trinity Baptist.
Yeah, Lady Eagles need to lock in here. Don't foul and give them and bail them out, as they say. Play good, solid defense for the last 5 seconds of this shot clock.
Harvey attacks. Harvey, layup, no good. Smith, no good. Rebound by Bieber. Great job running the floor there by Lydia Adams. And she gets her first points, actually, of her collegiate career.
That was also a great pass from Kristen Menser. She's had a few of those tonight. One of them went a little wayward on her, but overall, great vision. We're about to see another one here from Kristen. Great transition looks. That one led to a foul, but overall, she's been playing really well. She's got 5 assists, and I think 4 of them came from long outlet passes. Great vision tonight from Kristen.
One thing about those long outlet passes, you have to have a little bit of accuracy. Got to get it over the hands of the defense. Wow, almost quarterbacking a play.
Yeah, because you got to lead them a little bit, but you also can't throw it too hard to where somebody can tip it. So it's a good little fine line. Kristen doing really well playing a little quarterback tonight, like you just said.
So basically what you're telling me here is Kristen Menser, alongside is tying her career high, is looking like kind of like Dak Prescott last night for the Dallas Cowboys.
Something like that, yeah. Kristen doesn't have a CeeDee Lamb to throw to,
okay.
But Dak had some good dimes last night, and Chris has got a few here tonight.
Well, I can do you one better. Aaliyah Phelps, she's also from the great state of Texas as well. Great recipients to cash in at the rim. Doing a phenomenal job now, 15 points, leading all scorers. And Skyland Boyd with 14 off the bench. What a scorer she is. Averaging 9 points per game, only averaging 17 minutes per contest. That's nearly a basket. Not a basket for every minute she's in the game, but when she's having highs of about 14 to 15, a career high of 18, that's almost a basket for every minute she's in the contest.
Yeah, it sure feels like it when she's in there. Sky's a very good offensive player. She creates her own shot. She elevates when she shoots. Good finisher, great free throw shooter. She does a lot of good things offensively, and the Lady Eagles love to see it.
Skyland Boyd, honestly, in great company to have a freshman year with so many veteran players to learn from. That basket good there by Brown. But she's surrounded by so many acclimated scorers. Leah Phelps, Jenna Wolford. When she wants to, honestly, Alyssa Brewer, we've seen her turn it on with that triple-double she had about a year ago. Talk about how pivotal her being surrounded by so many great players is to her career.
Yeah, obviously there are very few people in history of sports that come in as either, a freshman or a rookie or something like that come in with no veterans around them, no veteran coaches or anything like that, and become successful. They're usually followed or preceded by a good veteran that can teach them for a year or two, and obviously Sky has that here, like you were just naming off people. She's got Leah, she's got Jenna, she's got Brewer, she's got people like that. Kristen on a day like today. She's got a lot of players that can help her understand a lot of things. Doesn't have to be offensive focused. She obviously can learn a lot from, take something from everybody. She can become a stealer like Leah. She can become a charge taker like Jenna. She can become a passer like Brewer. There's a lot of things that a freshman like Sky can glean from a lot of seniors that we have.
Menser, she gets her 6th assist of the game. A couple possessions ago, she also set a career high, 17 points. And Kinsey Tyndall, the senior nursing major, knocks down the wide open triple. Timeout on the floor, and we will step aside. Two minutes and 43 seconds remaining in regulation. Alvin Chapman alongside with Braden Motter. Braden, what an offensive performance. here by the Eagles. A night of history as well. Kristen Mentor setting a career high in both assists and points. 6 assists as well as 17 points. And also Jenna Wolford, the senior from Mansville, Ohio, now a 1,000-point scorer to her resume.
Yeah, there's a lot of good things that came from tonight. Obviously, Lady Eagles with a 49-point lead right now. But great things came from Jenna tonight, obviously achieving 1,000 points. Obviously, that's such a big milestone. Congratulations to her. And then Kristen, like you said, setting a career high in points with 17 and assists with 6. She had a great night tonight. She stepped into a starting role when Kylie went down with an ankle injury a couple weeks ago. She stepped into that starting role and definitely made it her own. She's had a couple. She's had a couple really big games, and I think it's now turned to her starting spot, and somebody's going to have to take it from her because Kristen is playing extremely good basketball right now.
Kristen's playing good basketball, but one thing that I love is that Kylie Marcus is still playing great basketball as well, coming off the bench. We mentioned she has 11 points. A very efficient night for the junior, 5 of 6 from the field, and also a very unselfish player, Marcus is. Dudek gets her 3rd foul on the block attempt. Honestly, I love the defensive effort despite the whistle being blown.
Yeah, the foul wasn't on Amber. She had a great block all ball. They actually called the foul on Gracie with a little bit of body, but you don't get one without the other because if Gracie wasn't there, then that block opportunity's not there. Gracie was able to stop him. Gracie just needed to go more straight up instead of leaning in.
Great jobs by the officials tonight, keeping this a rather clean, competitive game, calling the game accurately as they can. Now with 2 minutes and 2 seconds remaining, the Eagles leading substantially, 92-44 is the score. That might be the most we've scored all season.
Yeah, it is. 92 is the most we've scored all season. The main thing we've been talking a lot about spread scoring, which I love. That's my main takeaway from tonight. The Lady Eagles scored 92 points, and our leading scorer only had 17. Usually when a team puts up 90 or 95 along those lines, someone was in the 20s or in the 30s. Someone had a really big night. But, the scoring was so spread. Kristen had 17. Leah had a handful. Jenna had a handful. Obviously, some bench players like Kylie came in. I think she had 13 on the night. Scoring was really spread all the way around for the Lady Eagles, and that's super exciting to see for me, obviously, as the information director. I love seeing those stats, but I know Coach Sellers, as the coach, loves to see that we were talking about a lot. We don't need a player to average 20-plus in order to be successful this year. We're so spread on our scoring that you stop one, we got 4 more coming right behind it. So really excited for this Lady Eagles basketball season.
Coach, my apologies there. Hopefully one day.
Maybe one day.
But Braden, I feel like that was a little bit of a crutch for us last year. We had a person averaging about 18, 19 points per contest, 10-3, no good. But it was almost like if she had a bad night, we weren't winning.
Yeah. It's obviously you become very reliant. You go back
Absolutely.
to that national championship team we had. You can list off all the names. We had Lauren Alvarez, Sandy McElhaney, Leah Phelps, Cindy McElhaney, Jenna Wolford was on that team, Kristen was on the team, Alyssa was on the team. She was unfortunately injured that year. But we had a lot of people that could score the ball, and that's where we're most effective. When you have to rely heavily on one player, you will have really good nights and you'll win a lot of games. But when it comes down to those clutch moments and they get double-teamed or something like that and they can't score, who are you going to go to? And in a season like this where Coach Sellers has 7, 8, 9 scorers, it's definitely going to be a big help.
You talked about how the scoring is spread tonight. Look at the averages. You got Jenna Wolford with 13 points per game. Leah Phelps with 10 points per game as Kenzie Tindall gets the bucket in transition. But the other scorers, we have about 6 to 7 scores that are averaging more than 7 points per contest.
Yeah, our scoring is very spread this year, and I love that. Obviously, we talked about earlier, we'd love it if Leah could get back to 18, 19, 20 points a game. That'd be incredible for her as well as the team. But if you find 10-plus points, 9-plus points amongst 7 or 8 different players, that's obviously going to be super helpful. Another thing to note tonight with a big spread scoring, obviously scoring 97 points, someone to note, Rachel Phelps, who's been basically the 6th man of the year for the Lady Eagles. She hasn't played in the last 3 games, dealing with a little bit of an ankle injury. So scoring 97 points without your 6th man, who's also averaging about 7, 8 points a game, that's huge for the Lady Eagles. Great performance tonight offensively.
And a lot of that is attributed to the coaches. When you have a coaching atmosphere that fosters the next man mentality, someone's picking up where someone else is not present.
Yeah, obviously next year's going to be a little bit of a testy thing. We'll have to see what happens because Coach Sellers has 9 seniors on this team. Like we were talking about earlier, a lot of experience, a lot of things that they can help the younger players with. But with 9 seniors comes a lot of experience, comes a lot of communication. Obviously, the Lady Eagles did a lot of that tonight, getting a 97-45 win tonight.
Very impressive, 3 points shy of 100 points. That's probably the best of the season. Braden, what offensive performance, what a defensive performance. Way to distribute the ball on all rounds. Thank you so much, viewers from home and fans around the country, for joining us at the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College, as we celebrate Christmas with the Eagles. Braden, what a game we've been able to see.
Yeah, it's been an awesome night. Excited for the guys' game right after this. They'll probably have about 20-25 minutes before they take the court. Really excited for that game as well. Something we glossed over a little bit. You barely touched it there at the end. Something just to touch on it one more time. Defensively, Lady Eagles holding Trinity Baptist to 45 points. That's a very impressive defensive performance. 97 is a great offensive night. 45 is an even better defensive night.
Absolutely, and we can go to the stats and just see their schedule. Although having just 2 points this season, the only teams that are able to hold them under 50 points are Division I schools and top-tier NAIAs, and the fact that a South Region opponent is capable of holding them to that same suffocation prowess is very impressive.
Yeah, really good press early on. Obviously had a 31-point first quarter, very good offensively, but I think in that first quarter we held Trinity Baptist to, I believe it was 12 points. So all the way around, defensively and offensively, great night for the Lady Eagles.
Thank you so much, fans from all over, from joining us. Please don't go too far. I believe it's another link that can take you to the guys' game. But until then, thank you so much, and we will see you tomorrow as our men's team plays against LaGrange College from LaGrange, Georgia. See you soon.